Winfield, this is Michelle, and first of all, I want to say thank you for taking time out of your day on Tuesday to speak with me. In this video, I'm going to show you those 3 things that you can do today to bring more customers to your business. So once you've viewed the video, if you do have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We can definitely chat. Or you can take these 3 things I show you today and do it yourself. I'm perfectly fine with that as well. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go over today content, citations, and backlinks. Number 1 is going to be content. And most business owners know they need content, but they don't realize that the average amount of content on the number 1 position for Google is going to be anywhere from 1,500 to 2,500 words. So for you just to show up at the top of Google, you need to at least have 1,500 words on your homepage with the right keywords. Now, what I'm going to go ahead and do today is going to compare restoration logic with one of your number 1 competitors here in Oklahoma City, which is going to be Servpro, Oklahoma City area. And what I did is I took both of your homepage URLs and I put them into a word counter here. And it's showing here for you guys, you have 344 words, and Servpro has 1,175. So you would definitely want to make sure on your homepage that you do add those additional words, at least 1,500 words or more, so you start beating out your competition. Because even with Servpro, they only have 1,175. So they don't have the amount that Google likes to see on the homepage as well. And you want to add those right keywords as well. So anytime you see, because what Google will do is they will send crawlers out across websites. And what it does, it will show, they're going to go through and look for keywords on the website. And they can find that behind pictures as well. So let's go ahead and click on this one here. And you can see right here, it has restoration logic, warehouse, and team 5 final. So what you can do, definitely keep the company name in there, but what you could do, and you can leave the rest there, but add additional keywords there for the services that you offer, especially if there's a service that is like your number 1 service that you want to be found for. Put it in there along with the different service areas. And that could be behind any picture that you have. Looks like these are probably pictures as well. Yeah, so just definitely make sure, same thing here, I had to add those different keywords in. One thing I did notice, if these are actually pictures on the homepage here, one thing, it will not be included into your word count because it has to be words that are separated. It can't be an insert that's in there. So definitely you want to just make sure anything that has pictures, anything like this, if this is just a picture that's inserted, it's not going to count towards your word count. So you're going to be losing out there as well. So also, we're going to go ahead and look here real quickly at a tool we use. And there's different tools throughout that can be used, different prices. And what these do is they show us the behind the scenes details of what Google is looking at and how it comes down to ranking a site. So we're going to go ahead and look at Servpro first. And you can see right here they have 30 keywords. So let's go ahead and click on that. And it's coming up with water damage restoration, OKC, Oklahoma City, water damage restoration, Oklahoma water damage restoration, fire damage restoration. So you can see all these good keywords that they have, and then they're in number 1 positions for that. So they're on that number 1 page. So say here you're looking at water damage restoration, 210 people that came in searching for that. 73 went to their website. So, great on that. So let's go ahead and go over to yours. So it says you have 4 keywords. So let's go ahead and look at what we have. Chimney repair, Oklahoma City, okay. Chimney and duct experts. Carpet cleaning, Oklahoma, and carpet repair, Oklahoma City. These are the only keywords that's being picked up. And you can see here the different positions that you have. And the volume that's being searched, and you have no visits coming from those searches. So definitely want to take a look at the different keywords you have for the services that you offer. So let's click here, so services real quick. So you have emergency and restoration for different water services, mold, but see, none of these are being picked up because this is an actual picture. So you don't have your actual wording out here for these different items. So you're not being found for that, for somebody comes in and they look for that specific keyword. So also what we want to go ahead and do is, make sure you get that 1,500 words or more on your homepage. Get those keywords added because it's 100% beatable to beat your competition. And, there are ways that, you can go out and do that as well. We can go out and we can look at your top competitors, find the keywords that are being searched but in their services, and get those keywords added onto your homepage, and also get, those additional words on there as well. Get them out of these pictures here because these are not being found because they are in a picture. So what I went ahead and did is I took water damage restoration OKC and put it into a Google search here. So of course the first thing that we're going to come across is sponsored ads. So like A1 restoration, advanced restoration, and bison. And what these are Google ads. And here's the thing. They can work, but they can also be a big money pit if your website isn't dialed in. So just be very careful to not burn a lot of money on Google ads till you know that your website's going to convert first. Number 2 thing that we're going to go over today is going to be citations. And you might be asking, what's a citation and why do they matter? And it's a perfect question. If we go ahead and scroll down to sponsored areas, this is sponsored as well. You get into the businesses here. This one here is sponsored. Sooner Cleaning is sponsored also. But these top ones, OKC Restorations, Advanced Restoration, and Flood Rescue, these is our Google Maps section. And these 3 right here is our map pack. And what this is the business name, address, and phone number listed across different directories, also called NAP, name, address, and phone number. And this is how Google verifies and gives relevance to local businesses. So you're looking at places like Yahoo Local, Yippee, Switchboard, Matchpoint, Hot Frog. These are different directories that you would go out and get your business name, address, and phone number listed on. And how do you do that? There are companies out there that you can go use, Bright Local, White Spark, other companies as well if you search. And you can go down and get the directories that your competition is listed on. And we go out or you can go get those same directories that they have listed and get those directories for your company as well. You have to go out and, add that information to those directories. But here's the thing. You just don't want to match them. You want to make sure you dominate them. So you want to push OKC Restorations out of that top position right here. You want to be in these top 3. A lot, basically, you want to be in this top 1. So if OKC Restorations has, say, 200 citations, you want to go out and get 50 to 100 more. So it takes them a lot longer to catch up. And what this does, it will start showing Google that you start to gain more trust, and Google will start pushing you above your competitors, and then you become in this map pack up here. Number 3 today is going to be backlinks or link juice. And this is the 3rd pillar that really will help you dominate on Google. So if we go ahead and we scroll down past the business section, you have this first one right here, Servpro. And this is the number 1 position on the site. And this is where you want to be. And for you to get there, you need authority. And how do you get authority? It comes down to backlinks. And a backlink is when one website links to another website online. But here's the thing. Not all backlinks are created equal. So you want to make sure that you go out and you get backlinks from strong, relevant sources. You can get spammy sources, spammy backlinks coming back to you. So basically what you want to do is if you get say a water damage restoration blog or an industry site linking back to you, that's what you want. That's perfect. But you don't want to get a backlink from, say, like Starbucks or McDonald's, because that's not the type of services that you offer. So that's where you want to come in, and you want to make sure you have backlinks that are strong, relevant sources. Same type of services, items that you might need to purchase to do the different services that you offer. And same thing, how do we get these? There's companies out there, you can go to those sites, find what links are linking to Servpro, ServiceMaster, Restoration One, these top ones here. And you get those same links, linked to your company. And so if we go ahead back to those tools and we go to your competitor here, you can see they have 5 backlinks and you guys have 2, which is telling me for them to be in this #1 position, they have backlinks from strong relevant sources. And it is beatable. You can get into this #1 position as well. This is where you want to be. And here's the thing, probably 50 to 60% of customers are going to come in, and when they do water damage restoration OKC, they're going to go with this first one, maybe second one, but this first one, and that's the furthest they're going to go. They're not going to go any further searching for anything. Same with citations. Probably 20 to 30% of people are going to come in here when they search water damage restoration, and they're going to pick one of these top 3, and they're not going to go any further. And that's it. And you're not showing up in the Google Map pack up there, and you're not showing as #1 here. So really quickly, let's go over these 3 things again. So #1, content. On your front page, your home page, you need to at least have 1,500 words or more. And I noticed that when clicking these services, it doesn't go to different pages. It looks like everything's on your home page here, which is okay, but it just gives a lot of information that people have to scroll through. So it's good to have these different tabs to be actual different pages. And then, of course, #2 is going to be those citations for you to get into Map Pack here. If your top competitor has 100 citations, you want to go out and get 50 to 100 more, so to beat them out by a landslide. #3 is going to be those backlinks. The more relevant sites pointing at your business is going to show Google you are the authority. And if you implement these things, you can become #1 across Google. So now you might be wondering, well, what do I do now? Well, you can either go with this information I provided you, do it on your own. I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself some time, just give me a call. My name is Michelle. My number here is 405-410-3024. Once again, my name is Michelle. My husband is Stephen. We own Thrive Tunnel Digital Marketing Pros. We're located here in Moore, Oklahoma, and our number is 405-410-3024. Once again, thank you for taking time to speak with me the other day, Winfield, and I hope to hearing from you, and you have a great day. Thanks.